Hello everyone, it's Tanny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am here with a speed build for the Tinkerbell house. I am so excited about this build. I adore it. Obviously Tinkerbell is like one of my faves. I love her. So getting her house was like really exciting. And now that the premium shop bug is fixed, I've decided to do this build. I don't think I actually needed that many premium shop items in the end, but I am so excited with this build. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. I may just be biased there though. So with this build, obviously I had to lean very heavily into the fairy core aspect. I really wanted to do a very natural inspired build as well, but obviously very magical in a sense as to go alongside that. I also wanted to use this swing tree because I think it is a gorgeous item, so I had to make sure that I included that in the build as well. To break up the look of these vine walls, I did also add in the trellises in front of them. I just felt it broke up the look and appearance of them. One thing I've done before, which I've done in a dream snap, was to actually merge trees through them. That way they don't look so flat kind of thing. And at this point I've actually added in the sand kind of like decorative fountain item. The reason why I did that is because obviously in the Tinkerbell movies you have this kind of like fountain at the core of the like pixie hollow tree, and so I wanted this to represent the like pixie dust. I felt like it was the closest representation we have of it in game. So even though it's got those more sandy vibes, I felt the kind of gold trickling sparkling sand really kind of looked to that sort of pixie dust kind of look. So that's why I've included that fountain there. That was really important to me, was that I had a feature like that. So that's what we have there. Obviously I used a lot of the beach grass. I must admit this duplicating trick now for the beach grass is so helpful and so handy. I'm so glad that we have this available now to us to be able to use. So I did kind of put a lot of that down. I do wish we had more grass like this in different shades. Like if we had a grass that matched with the Forest of Valor, I would much prefer that, because I do hate how contrasting the bright green grass is against the darker grass. So Gameloft, if you're watching this by any chance, please give us more foliage in terms of sort of grass decor and things like that that would really stand out. Another thing that I'm asking for is blue flowers. We need some kind of blue decor. The only thing we have right now is the frozen trees, and that really bugs me. We need more blue toned trees, at least I do. But just I think generally trees of any colour would be helpful, apart from green. We've got a lot of green. So yeah, I really wanted a lot of foliage items in here, so I've placed a lot of different foliage items. We have a lot of the cherry blossom trees as well, because I did just want that pop of colour within this build to contrast against the very greeny tones that you find otherwise. I've also started putting down the sort of the starlight bundle fountains, and whilst I've not fountains, lights, projector lights, whilst I've done this before merging in my builds, I did also see Crest do this as well, so I want to do a little shout out to her. She does absolutely stunning builds. She is a genius when it comes to things fairy core. I highly recommend you check out her stuff, because her stuff is just stunning. So do check her out. I'll leave her socials down below. But she also did the merging of the lights within the grass, so I made sure to do that as well. Like I said, I have done that before. I've got it in my plaza build, but I thought I'd do it here as well. Now of course I've got the mushroom items. The mushroom items are mwah, chef's kiss. I absolutely love them. I just wish we had a bit more variety, so that we had like a smaller bundle or like a different shape rather than this long length. But I've rotated a few of them around just to try and give a bit of dimension to the pieces, I guess you could say. I also used, I don't know if you saw, I used the table from the Toy Story bundle, because obviously they look like giant flowers, so I kind of wanted to emulate that kind of look. And I do use a couple of the beach items, like the sea anemone ferns, whatever they're called. I love the glow that they give off. I think this build is absolutely stunning at night time, just with the glow of all the items. Obviously it looks very pretty as well, like during the day, but just something about nighttime is gorgeous. I also clipped this tree into the arch because I felt the petals really worked nicely with these Hercules inspired arches that you see, so that was another thing that I did. And then I did throw in a few of the green trees too. I like that we've got some green trees that are sort of lower down. I do like having a variety of heights with my foliage and things like that. And what I do to close off this build is I actually just place a bunch of trees at the front of it. However, this is a build that I would potentially like to expand on. I do want to turn my whole valley into a fairy core valley, so this build might not stay here. For now it's going to be here, but it might not stay permanently. I need to work out where I'm putting some of my items. Also, I wanted to use the tree, the Dreamlight fruit tree, because of the sparkles it gives off. I just absolutely love that. It's also why I use the fairy godmother benches, because of the sparkles. So any items that give some sort of sparkle and glow, I absolutely love and live for. I did also try and use some water features. I couldn't quite get them in as I wanted to. I have a couple of fountain tiles, but I might remove them or change them at a later date when this build does develop, because as I said, I want to turn my whole valley into a fairy core valley. I just need to finalize where I'm putting certain items and deciding which buildings are going where, because I do want to have kind of like vibes with my areas. Like obviously my beach is going to be like a fairy core beach, which is going to be very difficult to do. I love the idea of doing like a dark fairy inspired build in the Forgotten Lands. And then the glade, I'm going to have to think of something there as well. But we've also got our orb pillars, which I'd love to use as well. Of course, I had to use the vine lamp. It's important to use the vine lamp. I think it's just an iconic item to use in any kind of fairy core build. I did pull out the fairy core gazebo, but I didn't use it in the end. Originally, I thought I could use it, but I went with more natural, so the gazebo didn't fit in. But I definitely want to utilize it somewhere in my valley. I also wanted the rusticy wooden walkway path as well, just again that kind of nature inspired look. I'm hoping I pulled it off. I'm hoping this turned out well. I mean, I'm in love with it, but I'd love to see what you guys think in the comments down below, so please let me know your thoughts and feelings. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up here so you can go through the walkthrough. There's a daytime one and a nighttime one, so you can see it in both settings. To all my subscribers and channel members, thank you so much. I love and appreciate every single one of you. You all mean the world to me. And to anyone who likes my videos, anyone who comments, anyone who watches, thank you so much. Again, your support just means a lot to me as a small content creator, and I love the friendships I've made along this journey. If you do want to, I have a Discord. Feel free to join that. We can chat in there, and I do go through and review everyone's dream snap submissions and things like that in other videos. So if you want to become a part of the community, feel free to join Discord, and we'll see you all over there. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Have a wonderful day, take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!